So hey guys, it's Gerald Pauschmann here, the presentation coach. If you think about it, fear of public speaking is also the fear of death, an emotional death. We feel naked and exposed in front of an audience. We think people are going to scrutinize everything we say and do. We pressure ourselves to be perfect or else our self-worth suffers. We dread confronting the possibility of rejection. Now for the good news. Most of us can reduce our anxiety of public speaking and increase our confidence by avoiding a few poor habits while incorporating some helpful tips. Here are my 5 top tips to reducing public speaking nervousness. Number 5. Avoid reading word for word. There's a big difference between reading and speaking. Dry reading disseminates information, often at the risk of the audience tuning out. Speaking creates an impact with your content and personality, so that not only is your message understood, your professional profile rises. People who read excessively from a script effectively reduce their chances of upward advancement. Number 4. Avoid trying to memorize every word. Now, unless you're reciting your marriage vows, there is no need to memorize every word of a speech. Attempting to do so will simply increase stress and cause greater nervousness if the sequence of words you're trying to memorize goes amiss. Number 3. Exercise it out. Nervousness produces extra adrenaline in your body, and adrenaline produces extra energy. Our brain perceives presentation as danger and is getting ready to fight or flee. And since we do neither, this extra energy has no exit. So do something physical before the presentation to work off that extra energy. For example, walk in the corridor of the hotels or use the stairs if there are any. However, don't overdo these activities. You don't want to appear out of breath and sweaty when you're called to present. Number 2. Use eye contact for one-on-one conversations. You see, when you are making eye contact with a person in your audience, you are speaking only to that person. Instead of presenting to an entire group, you have conversations one person at a time. Do not stare, because this will make the person uneasy. And try not to scan the audience, as it will make you nervous because now you're talking to everybody. Instead, make eye contact for 3 to 5 seconds and move to the next person. Move on in a random order and make sure that nobody feels left out. So remember, eye contact is a very powerful tool. It will not only calm you down, it will also give you credibility in your audience's eyes. Number 1. Have a positive attitude. Nothing bad can happen to you when you're presenting. And if something does happen, well, you'll be ready for it. Believe it or not, the audience is on your side. Nobody wants you to fail. The audience gives you one of the most precious gifts, their time. And the last thing they want is for you to waste it. So ask yourself, when you are in the audience and are listening to a speaker, do you want them to be lousy? Do you want them to waste your time and money? Or do you want them to be informative and fun? The people in your audience are thinking the same thing. They do not want you to fail. They come to your presentation to walk away with something of value. Your job is to not disappoint them. Thanks for listening.